Hello, and I'd love to give you some ideas for letter Z. Today we did letter Z is for zigzag lightning. And so we put some lightning bolts on our letter Z to decorate. We talked about Z says zzz, like a bee. Zzz. And we sang the song, I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. What sound does Z make? Zzz, 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 zzz. Ow, he stung me. I'm letting go a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm letting go a baby bumblebee. What sound does Z make? Zzz, 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 zzz. We did some blending with letter Z, and we even did a little reading today. We read zag and zip. Once you learn all the letter sounds, you can begin to blend them together. We usually start with two, just the consonant and all of the vowels, A, E, I, O, U. And you can watch the Vowel People video elsewhere and get those sounds down. And then you can start adding a third letter like we're doing in my online classes. Okay, so for math today, we did something pretty fun. It's called Roll a Cloud. And the link for this sheet is on the weekly lesson plan. So go to my website and get that for yourself. And then it says we're going to be adding 5. So let's roll, and then we'll add 5. All right, so what number is that? 1. So let's add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. So let's cover up number 6. Okay, so I was just putting, you can, if you want to play this again, you can use something to cover it with, kind of like bingo. But if you just want to do this one time for math, then you can just put an X on top. So you just keep doing that, just roll and then add 5. And that was our math for today. For music and movement, we did a fun song. It was about a stormy day, and I'll put the link below. For art, you can see we made this kind of this relief painting. We put painter's tape down, and then we painted on top, and then we removed the painter's tape, and so it made this zigzag line, and that's pretty cool. For our science today, we did this. This is pretty fun. We took a mason jar, and we put some shaving cream in the top like a puffy white cloud. And then I put in some drops of food coloring with my little eyedropper. And as you can see, it's starting to rain in the jar. The rain is falling down. And you can keep watching that, and it'll get more and more rain and look like a storm in the jar. And I talked about the water cycle. So when the water is on the ground in puddles and lakes and streams, and the sun heats it up, it begins to evaporate. We see that all the time in Fred's tank because I keep having to add water. It was way up at the top, and now look where the water level is. That's because of all the lights that heat up the water. And when the water is heated up, it changes into a vapor or gas, and it goes up, up, up into the sky. Well, up in the sky, it cools down and turns back into water drops. When enough of those little water drops clump together and the cloud gets heavy, they fall back down as rain, and that's what's happening in our jar. For story time today, we read Franklin and the Thunderstorm. Here it is right here, Franklin and the Thunderstorm. So that was a fun story to read for today. So I hope that gives you some ideas. And if you'd like a copy of the weekly lesson plan, let me show you today's activities. There it is. So you can see something for every single subject area. This is a complete pre-K curriculum that I personally used when I used to teach pre-K. I also homeschooled my own children all the way through and was the preschool director at my church for 7 years. So I love this age group, and I hope that you can glean some ideas from this. And thank you for letting me be a part of your homeschool for just a little part of your day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.